Part 4. Overview of the IDA dashboard. Upon accessing the IDA dashboard, the first thing you'll see is an overview page. This includes features and current processes of the actively running IDA server. On the left side of the page, there are 6 subsections relating to different areas of the IDA dashboard. These are mainly for training and managing models and for monitoring and configuring the IDA server. To start training models for classification or extraction, datasets used for training must be uploaded first under the top menu item labeled Datasets. These datasets must be prepared in advance and outside of the IDA server, and can then be uploaded via the Upload button for further use. In the next step, the dataset can be processed under Actions and Process. This step is necessary to make classification or extraction operations possible in a following step. The progress of this operation can be seen in the blue progress bar or in the logging outputs of the IDA server. After a dataset has been prepared in the Datasets menu item, it can be labeled in the next step under the Data Labeling menu item. After this step, a model can be trained on the dataset. As a result of the training, a neural network is created, which can be used for various tasks. Relevant actions for this step can be performed under the 4th menu item, Nets. Back to the first menu item, Datasets. Further explanations are now provided on a prepared dataset, which can also be added via the Upload button. In this case, the example dataset is available for document classification and document split. For a dataset to be correctly used for training, it must first be divided into a training and a validation dataset. This is done via the split action in the relevant dataset. First, one can choose from the Split Strategy drop-down menu for which purpose the dataset is being prepared. In this example, we select Optimize for a given DC topic, with DC standing for document classification. This division ensures that the documents in the dataset are optimally prepared for training a classification model. Under Output Configuration, the percentage for the training and validation dataset can be set. Under Data Labeling, additional classifications for the upcoming training can then be made. However, this step will not be elaborated further in this example. Now, a new training can be started. Since we want to perform document classification in the example, we select the option DC for document classification in the first step at Select Technology. Also available are options like Document Split, Page Classification, or Extraction Assistant. Then, Neural DC model can be chosen, and the prepared training dataset uploaded. This includes the larger portion of the split dataset. After clicking the Create button, the smaller remaining validation dataset of the dataset is specified under the Add Validation Set button. Then, the training of the desired model is started. A complete training of the model consists of 40 training steps, known as epochs. In Epoch 0, the untrained model, a very low prediction score of 0.05 can be observed by looking at the details. The goal after training is to have the predictions of a document's belonging to a document class as high as possible. At the end of the training, a neural network is created, which can be viewed under the menu item Nets. Alternatively, an already trained network can also be uploaded via the Upload Net button. Since the network training is quite timely and computing intensive, we continue this example with a pre-trained network. To demonstrate how a finished network can perform a validation, let's now have the trained network classify the validation dataset of our example set. In the details, a comparison can now be drawn to the untrained model. The untrained model achieved a prediction score between 0 and 1 of 0.005. On the other hand, the trained model reached a score of 0.879, and the document class can be predicted with high probability. If the results of the validation are satisfactory, the Deploy as IDA Production Net icon can be chosen under Actions to start production with the now fully trained network. Now we have trained a new model, which can be used as a new module in IDA Web Control in the prepared workflows. In the web client, this newly trained model can now be selected and inserted in the still free field Enricher modules. This allows individual documents to be classified for testing the workflow. The result of this operation you will receive as a JSON file. The sections Settings and Monitoring on the IDA dashboard are not to be further elaborated at this moment for basic use.